So today I want to talk to you about and show you the current state of the real estate market and specifically here locally. And I'm going to do this in two ways. First, to show you the sales and then talk about months of inventory. And months of inventory is what's so important to look at and a great metric. So you'll see on your screen now year over year Mississauga sales for detached homes. And most other major cities in the GTA are behaving the same way. And I don't think anything here will surprise you. So you'll see the blue line and that's where you see 2025. And you'll see exactly what happened. We had a slower spring market and that was led by the Trump tariffs. But near the end of the year, you see sales start to pick up a little bit, and we had a fall and winter market that resembles or even beats any of the last 3 years. However, sales are only half the equation, and we want to look at both sides. We want to look at supply, and we want to look at demand and how they're behaving together. And that's where the metric for months of inventory comes in. And months of inventory, in my opinion, is the most important metric to look at when you want to identify the health and the direction of a real estate market. The formula is simple. It's active listings in that month divided by the sales in that month, and then you get a number. And in theory, that number, if it's below 4, it's a seller's market. If it's between 4 and 6, it's a balanced market. And if it's above 6, it's a buyer's market. So here you'll see on your screen months of inventory year over year for the last 3 years. And the blue line is 2025. And you can see MOI was higher in each month than it has been in any year past. Also, what you'll see is a small green dot, and that's at the beginning. That's months of inventory for January 2026. Now, for comparison's sake, in 2021 up to March 2022, the peak of the market, MOI for detached homes was under 1 for every single month. And also, since the board started keeping track of MOI, and this was back in 2010, if we look at MOI outside of this chart, so before 2023, it's only hit 4 months of inventory or higher for detached homes in Mississauga twice. And that was December 2018 and April 2020, which was the first full month of COVID. We've now had 15 consecutive months where detached homes in Mississauga have had a months of inventory of 4 or higher. So what this tells us is, yes, we're beginning to see some sales happen. However, we're also seeing more listings come on the market and also sit on the market. Now, if you're curious how this affects you and you want to know about your market and area, please feel free to reach out at any time. Until then, hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care and goodbye.